Let me find out I'm out of focus this whole time. Let me find out.
I just wanna have a good time.
Hey guys, bienvenido a mi canal de YouTube. My name is Felipé Charming. In this video, as you can see from the title above, I am going to be doing my Geek to Fleek / how I catfish your honestly. There's a stigma around makeup, catfishing, and all that good stuff. Facial structure, know how to compliment your features and things like that. Then I'm going to show you guys how I do this look. I am going to be uploading every single Sunday again. If you guys want to join the Charming family, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I meant to say thank you guys for 8,000K, my first million views on a video. And yeah, I really would appreciate it if you guys share this video. Turn your post notifications on so that you can be notified of every single upload. Be sure to follow me on all my social media. If I'm forgetting anything, it will be in the description down below. And yeah, I really love you guys. If you guys want to see how I do this, look how I catfish the world, then keep on watching this video. So y'all, what's up you guys? So this is a 2019 version of my Geek to Fleek video, and yeah, first and foremost, these glasses were actually sent to me by Firmoo. I'm gonna link their information down below. They're like a little dirty right now, and then I even tried to clean like the rim, but apparently it's not like a dirty rim. It's just, I don't know if they're rusting, but I want them again. I'm gonna see if I can have them sent out again, but I don't know, I really like these glasses. They're really cute. Excuse the little noise in the background, but that's fine. So yeah, as you can see, take my glasses off. When I take my wave cap off, my edges are pretty much a mess. Before I do my brows, I'll show you guys how I tone my skin. So then I take my Dickinsons Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. I take a decent amount on the little thing. This is how I prep my skin before doing my makeup. I always start on my forehead just to get all the excess off and have a big forehead. And then just kind of like wipe. I mainly like to wipe around my nose. Kind of just get all these areas nice and clean. And yeah, I use the oil-free moisturizer combination skin moisturizer by Neutrogena. I use literally a pump and I rub it and warm it up on my hands. Then I will start on my neck. Moisturize the neck. I notice a lot of people have that razor bump issue. That's why I don't use razors on my face. I use clippers. And then go on my forehead, kind of rub that into the skin, kind of, yeah. And then I fan it, and it's just pretty dry. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera, and I did line my edges up. If you want to see how I kind of like spruce up my hairline and stuff, you can go ahead and watch my how I make my forehead look smaller video. Literally the same technique, same products, but I went ahead and skipped that part too because I just feel like most people watching this aren't really going to use that step. For foundation, I have been mixing literally the best combination ever for me. L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear in the shade 520 with Maybelline Superstay. Yeah, Superstay foundation in color 255 Coconut. This is my perfect combination. This is too dark and too red, but when I mix it with this, which I feel like is a perfect match, it's a little too yellow. So when I mix these together, it's like literally perfection. I take a pump of both, sometimes a pump and a half, which I may just do a pump and a half from jump. Oh, excuse the filth. I do a pump and a half of each. Then, yeah, I'm back on my beauty blender face or whatever, and kind of like start to mix it in my mixing palette, and kind of like wipe off some of the excess, dip into the portion like with excesses, starting in my problematic areas or the places where I want more coverage, which if you guys have been watching my channel, you know, kind of like where my facial hair grows and stuff. Hyperpigmentation is real, which actually I feel like it's gotten a lot better over the years. But yeah, literally just take my foundation and start to blend it in and pat. But you see that coverage, get into the coverage, like, and it's not a mask. Blend that out, oxidizes, moves, it feels like skin, looks like skin, all that good stuff. Probably gonna speed through me doing my foundation just because I feel like y'all get tired of watching me put on foundation. Oh yeah, another fun fact about me. When I am doing my foundation with the sponge or brush, either way, I never ever put foundation on my nose. And as a matter of fact, I actually forgot this hack that I picked up from James Charles, where he literally takes his concealer, which I've been using the Makeup Forever, the Makeup Revolution concealer, concealing my entire nose with that. And I'm not gonna say I've been doing this. Literally did this once the other day when I took the best golden hour selfies ever. Loved how it looked. This is literally gonna be like how I do my nose makeup whenever I'm doing a full face. And I'm sorry I kind of went out of order just a little bit. I was supposed to do this beforehand. See, when she blended out, just kind of like whatever. See, I'm gonna go back to foundation, blend this out, and it looks like I'm gonna need just a little bit more. Yeah, a lot bit more foundation because this is all I have left. But I do like that I have been using all of my foundation whenever I use a sponge. So I'm gonna take half a pump of this and half a pump of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my foundation covering those areas, and then I'm gonna go back over places where I feel like I need more coverage. Now I'm gonna go over my jawline, excuse me, my neck, and make sure I get all the way down here. And I'm so sorry, my sponge dried up just a little bit. It's still damp. Make sure you dampen your sponges, people. Ladies and gentlemen, do not use dry sponges on your face. Your skin will hate you forever. You want to be gentle on the skin. Oh, just me being me, I'm gonna go over this with my brush. Without a good base, your makeup is nothing. Meaning, take care of your skin before you even think about makeup. Now I'm gonna go back in with my brush and just pat over everything. But yeah, I do feel like I use way more product when I do use a sponge, but that's neither here nor there. Now I'm gonna take my black Opal True Color Foundation Stick in the shade Suede Mocha, right? Yeah, go ahead and do what I always do. You wanna go like, you see this little thing? I don't know what this is called by your ear, but you literally wanna like draw a line, like right there. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I do. Most of my bronzing with powder, but I do like to cream contour. I no longer go on top of the jaw, I go under it. After watching Scott Barnes and Tati, sometimes I drag it, sometimes I will like stipple on the forehead. A lot of the time lately I'll dot it, but I mean that's pretty much the line, so whatever you're comfortable doing. And then I will take 2 lines just to slice my jawline. That's it. I don't really contour my nose with cream. So when I do that on my Instagram tutorial, I'm literally just like kind of being extra. I like to take a dense like contour as brush. So this looks really dirty on camera, but it doesn't look that bad in person. And I just like to kind of rub, kind of pat that in. Because lately, I was just watching some of my older videos, and not even older, some of them are recent, and I literally use this to blend out my cream contour, and I'm just looking at myself like, damn, what are you doing? But you see how that just adds warmth and like my natural chiseledness back into the face. And yeah, so I just do the same thing on this side. And I pretty much do the same thing all over. With the chin, I like to kind of rub and pat, and same thing with the forehead, but I always bronze before I conceal. I like to go dark before I go light. That's just my own personal preference. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. Everyone has their own personal preference. I like to kind of blend this into, not into my hairline because I have a lineup, but like, I like to blend it inward and outward. But if you're a female, I will suggest blending your cream contour into your forehead. Not even female. If you're someone who does not have a lineup, I would just blend this into my hairline. Because I have a lineup, I want my lineup to pop. I go in with the same Makeup Revolution concealer, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys the shade. I think it's C13. Yeah, it's C13. And I literally just take this and yes, oh yes. I do the Instagram square. And because I already concealed my nose, there's literally no foundation on my nose. I just realized I forgot to prime. I typically prime with the Benefit Professional Primer, and this is the Smoothing Face Primer version of it. I forgot I already have concealer on my nose. I go down my nose, a little bit on the chin, a little bit on the forehead. Then I will take the shade C12, which like there's too much of a jump between these shades. Makeup Revolution, if you ever see this video, I need an in-between shade because I would not have to be out here mixing. And I kind of just like dot it like that. I'll add a dot here, a dot there, kind of a dot everywhere, just kind of mix it in with what I already have going on. Then I take my Real Technique beauty sponge, which I'm really upset. They changed their beauty sponges. I need them to like bring these back. Y'all can have both, that's cute, but something about it not being orange really just rubs me the wrong way. Okay, don't be changing the color. I'm doing too much. Blend this out. When I blend this out, I kind of just like to bounce it into the skin. Bounce, 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 bounce. When I'm blending out my concealer, I like to make sure I get all the creases out so that once I bake, all those lines are no longer there. And I do like to take my concealer, make sure I blend out the crevices of my nose, just get all the nooks and crannies. Then I'll take some of the excess and put it right there. I really, really, really like to make sure I blend while it is out. Blend, 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 blend. Same thing on this side. Make sure you get all those creases. Add the excess under here just to chisel out that contour or bronze. Again, I call that a bronze because I'm adding warmth, not a shadow. And I'm sorry if I'm not making like direct eye contact, guys. I'm looking at myself to make sure that I'm in focus. And I'll tell you guys how many times I have filmed and went back to my video and I'm out of focus and it's like, wow, I can't use this. But just know, I'm back uploading every single Sunday. Okay. Now I take my Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in the shade, I think it's Banana. Yeah, in the shade Banana. And I like to take it into my top so that I can dip my sponge and have like an even coat on there. The way I do this is take a thing there, take a thing here, take a thing there, take a thing there. And I add some more here just to make sure these two have the same amount. And I'll take some on the sides of my nose. I like to press my powder into my skin. I'm not like a huge baker anymore, but at certain times, on certain days, when the stars are aligned, I will bake. Then I will take my excess powder and I'll dip the straight end of my Real Technique beauty sponge. And then I will kind of just like start to chisel out. And bake underneath my bronze / contour. Just to kind of help carve it out a little bit. Ooh. And I need to set my nose. I'm playing. And I try to make these as symmetrical as possible. It doesn't really have to be perfect. I mean, to each his own. Dip the same thing. Stamp it on the sides of my nose. And I do like to bake my nose. That is one thing I do like to bake. Okay. I have definitely revamped my secret nose job. Set those crevices because I hate when I take a picture with Lash and all you see is, yeah, that. Not cute. Then I'll take just a little bit more powder and just kind of like set it up top. I won't really so much press it in a little bit. Really, the way I bake and stuff, it changes depending on the mood and the day. For the most part, this is how I will bake. Oh, and I will double and triple bake. These lines, I'm always raising my brows and very expressive. Dip into my eyeshadow. I have tried a few different palettes, but for some reason, I know this is a dupe. I don't know what it's a dupe of, but I use the Aphrodite Bad Habit palette. Dipping into the shade Admire. Clearly, as you can see, I kill this shade. It's probably one of the only shades in this palette I use. It's like not really shadow. It really matches my complexion for the most part. And then press, 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 press. That's it. I need to find like a paint, a single shadow that looks exactly like the shade Admire. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Holy Grail, Ruby Kisses powder. Somebody put me on a bronzer kit. Like, I don't want a bronzer powder, I want a kit, okay? And I just take this, press it here, do that, press it here, do that, and then sometimes I'll do this just to feel like I'm warming up. Press this right here. This is, oh, by the way, this is this middle brown shade right here. More so for warmth, less for contour. Press it like this, and then I'll go like that, and then I'll kind of like just ease it on up in there. Dip, tap. Always want to tap off the excess, just so you're not using too much powder. Press, press, press on my forehead, and then I'll like not so much swirl on my forehead. I'll just kind of like press it into my forehead. And then press, press, press into that same shade, tap it off. Do the same thing around my chin area. Take this little contour brush, doing the same thing, patting this off, starting from the top of my brow, which I forgot to touch up. Which, to be honest, I need a smaller contour brush for my nose. And then like kind of dusting off the edges of that contour. Just because I don't want to make my nose too skinny, but I want to stand sure, I'm not going to lie. The smaller the nose contour brush, the better. Just know you're going to have to go back and blend it out with your hand. Yeah, I went like this, dusting off the edges of that. Went like this, dusting off the edges of that. Then I just... Now, if and whenever I do too much and I feel like I'm losing the shape, I will go ahead and dip into one of these yellow shades. For now, I'll take this one. Oh, dead. Doing too much. Dust off that extra. And then I will go ahead and lightly drag this down. And then blend that out with my finger. Just to kind of bring back that positive space in my nose. And yeah. Nose snatched. Black owned lash company. Really like this lash style. It's really, really cute. It's from luxuriousminksandmore.com. Luxurious Minks on Instagram. I believe it's with a Z on Instagram. Anyway, either way, I will link her information down below. Go support her. It's black owned. It's really cute. The packaging's really cute. It says, yes, we're going to be best friends. It says these lashes right here. This style right here. We're best friends. Just because I feel like they're very wispy. They're like wispy, but they're spaced out, so they look super natural on me. But I'm going to tease them. I'm going to comb through them with this cute little spoolie they come with. Just a little bit. I'm not doing too much at all, but I'm just literally going to tease them. Touch up my brows and put my lashes on off camera. Actually not, fam, F that. So I've been using this little Broadway strip lash adhesive. I was just trying this from the hair store. It's literally like $1. And I just, sometimes I'll put the glue directly on the lash. Other times I will. Y'all can't see this anyway. But whatever. I like to just take it across the rim. That's literally how I do it. And then I'll go back up top. So I put glue on one, and then like kind of let it sit. Put glue on the other. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this, only because when I wear lashes, it's mostly just for a look or a moment or whatever. The one time I did wear this lash glue to like go out and stuff. Yeah, so when I go out tonight, I'm gonna get some Duo. Y'all follow me on Snapchat so y'all can like. I mean, I rarely like go out anymore, but when I do, it's all over Snap. Because when I'm drinking, I like to snap everything. Still baking at a 69th degree. I'm just kidding. That's not funny. Okay, lashes on. I hope they look okay. Can't really. I feel like the right one's always perfect. It could be the left one because my eyes are shaped just a little differently. I need to pull this in more. I really just don't want to watch this and be like, oh my god, my lash is so crooked. Anyway, just if anyone's curious, I did put on CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom mascara on my lashes before putting on my lashes. I like to take this Jordana white eyeliner pencil, line my waterline. This just wakes me up and makes me look. Yeah, I look awoke. I do like to go back into Admire a tiny little eyeshadow brush and kind of like clean up this shadow just a little bit, just so it's not sloppy and all over the place. One of my biggest pet peeves in life is when people do not put on bottom mascara. You look foolish, okay? You look foolish. I'm gonna go ahead and put on bottom mascara, and then this is around the same time when I will like mascara my brows. And yes, you look foolish because your lashes at the bottom should not be the same color as your skin. You look crazy. And then people be like, why do you take so long to do your makeup? Because I pay attention to detail, okay? I pay attention to every little detail. I think about every little obstacle. Another one of my greatest pet peeves is when somebody's wearing lashes, they look up and you see all that eyeshadow on their actual lashes. Sis, you look crazy, okay? I see it, so I feel like it's an issue. Now, I will kind of, not so much dust the bake off, like I'm semi-dusting it off, but realistically, I'm just pressing it into the skin. I'm kind of dusting it off, but I don't like to do that because then I feel like I'm sweeping product off and messing up the makeup. I feel like that nose contour got lost, sorta, kinda, sorta. So I'm gonna take a smaller contour brush for my nose and dip into, go over the same spot with my nose contour. You really cannot see that. I don't live. I don't like my brows right now. What's going on? I'm gonna have to fix my brows. Kind of being reminded as to why I started to do my brows after foundation and stuff. And I take this orange shade. I want to say it's Code James. Sometimes I take only Code James. Sometimes I take Code James and 10% off. I'm gonna start with Now I gotta add the same heavy ass amount on this side. That's precisely why I like to add face powder after. Then I take some, dust this off as much as I can, start in the center of my forehead. This just adds like warmth and color into the face. Okay, and then I'll like pat this over my nose. Go into my eyeshadow. Take the shade Euphoria and or Tease, whichever one I'm feeling. For obvious reasons, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Euphoria in my Aphrodite palette. This tiny little detailer pen-like brush. You see how that just... So now I'm gonna take tan lines from the Bad Habit Beauty Oasis. The Bad Habit Beauty Oasis palette. Take this right in the center. I like to take it on the side right there. Tan lines. And sometimes I'll drag it down my nose. I guess for demonstration purposes, I will do so. These three lines do not touch though. 1, 2, 3. And take it right there, right on my cupid as well. Whatever that's called. See how that just like, it's like real life base tune. No shade. Then I will take, sometimes I'll take my finger and like do like that. But just so like I can know how I want my highlight to be set up. Like this is like my real life catfish face tune in real life vibe. No, I don't know. I'm filming. What do you want? Like, why? What happened? Bitch. Whatever. So same thing on my forehead. I'll highlight right here. Highlight right here. And I know they look crazy. Calm down. Calm down. Don't let that sit too long. Don't let it sit too long. Don't let it sit too long. I'll take a little eyeshadow brush. I'll use Tease in my brow bone just so it pops a little more. And I'll take that into my brow bone. Into my brow bone. I'll blend that out. Now for the fun part, I will take my little brush and I'll kind of use my hand too, just so it's not too distorted. I like to have it controlled but blended on my nose here. I like to blend it out in order that I put it too. And I'll just diffuse that all the way out in like swirling motions. Same thing on this side. Sorry if the palette keeps getting in the way. I like to be able to see what I'm doing now. Same thing. Mind you, I haven't even put on face powder yet. Blend this out. Oops. Forgot there was highlighter on my hand and I was going to blend it out with my finger. Okay, no problem. That's what face powder is for. Okay. Wow, that looks crazy. Once I do that, taking literally no powder, whatever products are already on there, I'll just start to like diffuse my highlighter. Down low to the flow. Last but not least, I will take one of the Beyoncés of my entire makeup routine. Dip it in here, pat her up, and starting on level head, just to get the bulk of the product. Start at the bottom of the highlight, around the nose area. That way you diffuse that highlight, and it's not crazy looking, but it's still very there, very potent. You want to make sure you buff this whole situation out. I like to have it defined, but not like OD. Mental note, you guys. Hopefully you're not following this while I'm doing it. I mean, you can, but anyway, I was gonna say you should probably try to make it a point to do your brows after, just so you won't have to do so much going back and adding additional product onto your brows like I have been doing. So I think I'm gonna revert back to doing my brows after foundation. Last but not least, once again, after all of that, I will go over my brows with my mascara. Just little touch-ups. Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is Bay. Excuse me. Continuous Setting Mist. That is how I catfish. Yo, this one. Waves on soon, so they hate one him. Here laid with the teeth. It's good. Thought I was done, but I'm not, because I forgot to do my same MAC lipstick in Derriere that I've been wearing for like literally years. It's literally the only lipstick that I actually like on me. Liquid, any of that. Like, it's the only lipstick I like on me. If you see me wearing lipstick, this is like the base of it. One more spritz, one more spritz, one more spritz. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this was really helpful. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being so super duper patient, because you really don't have to be. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, let's get into some slow-mos.